this week we are doing um, things we want to change in the nerd world. And Rhea, this kind of goes along with Rhea's topic just a little bit because hers was unrealistic expectations of women and women in the comic book industry. I'm doing body positivity, not just for females, but for males. If you've read my blog or you spend really any amount of time around me, you'll know that I'm really into the body positivity movement and the fat acceptance. I myself am fat. I don't hide it. I'm not ashamed of it. I don't think fat is a negative word. It's just an adjective, and I happen to be it. Um, I think that in comic books, you see all these perfect dudes and perfect ladies, and I mean, yeah, they're nice to look at, but is it real? And in the movies, every even like the people who are supposed to be like these nerdy, weakling, ugly dudes are cast as really attractive looking people. Um, the only way, you know, it's never seen in any kind of sort of geeky trend where these people are actually real people. They're always these iconic looking people who are just hot, and the guys all have six packs, and the women are all perfect hourglass figures, and everyone's really athletic and awesome and cool, and that's just not how it is. I would really like to see more women with love handles. Like, girl, we have to fit into that spandex. Like, it's trust me, even with Spanx, you got love handles. I want to see a dude with acne, or a little bit of pudge, or he forgets to shave in the morning because he spilled his coffee in his shirt, and it's just bad morning and he forgot to shave, and he just looks kind of rough, and I mean they do that, but they still make it sexy. Okay, life isn't always sexy. Life is not a comic book. Life is not a movie. Life is not a TV show. Life is life, and if you're trying to portray this even an alternative, world, fat days still happen. People are still fat. People people still forget to shave. Girls fuck up their makeup. It's the way things go. I want to see a guy that's a little pudgy in a superhero outfit. What is saying that just because you're fat or short or too tall or too thin or too thick, or one of your legs is a different length than the other, and your hair doesn't match your whatever. What is saying that imperfections can't be beautiful and they can't make you cool? It's just, I think it's ridiculous, and I think that there's this myth perpetuated that fat people, or even just bigger people, or any size of people that's not this perfect stick thin athletic figure can't do stuff, and that's just not real. I mean, if you look, the only real fat character in comic books is Penguin, and he is greedy, and this he's this corpulent figure who is just gluttony, and that's really negative, and I don't want to see that. Just because I'm fat doesn't mean I can't still kick ass. I can be cool. You can be cool. If you're too short, awesome. You can be short. You know how useful being short is sometimes? I mean, you can just like duck and weave. If you're too tall, being tall is awesome. You can reach stuff on high shelves. That's a superpower to me. I'm short. I can't do that. Um, I just think that really the only time I've ever seen anyone cast who isn't, this really stick thin figure was Miracle Lori in Dollhouse, and she's maybe a size 8 or 10, maybe. And I remember watching, and I was so surprised that they had this hot curvy actress, and compared to everyone else on the show who's stick thin. I mean, it's a lovely show. It's a great show. I really like it. Joss Whedon is my king, and he does amazing stuff. I mean, look at Zoe from Firefly. She's this tall Amazonian woman. She is awesome. I mean, people don't really see that as attractive all that often. I can imagine her, getting made fun of for being too tall, or for being too curvy, or being called fat in high school, which she's none of. And I'd really like to see just more size variance in guys and girls. I mean, Fat people are awesome. Short people are awesome. Tall people are awesome. Skinny people are awesome. Everyone is awesome because they are just awesome. And I want more variance to show that all people are awesome, not just these perfect looking people.